and welcome to an all-new Just One Moment. It's been a long time since I've done a new program in this series, and I hope you enjoy it. So let's jump right in. First up is the following from December 1968. This short article is titled, "You May Not Be Crazy If You See a UFO." According to this piece, in a well-respected publication, you may not be crazy, but sighting a UFO can have serious effects on a person's health. That was the finding of psychiatrist Berthold Schwartz, who hailed from Montclair, New Jersey. Community Hospital had been doing a study of people who reported their close encounters. Dr. Schwartz wrote in Medical Times that he found his group to be mentally sound, however, were suffering from UFO-induced maladies that encompassed physical, psychological, and psychic categories. He reported that one of his subjects suffered memory blindness, another suffered temporary blindness, I always have memory blindness, another severe muscular weakness, a third felt a sensation of extreme heat on contact with a UFO, and understandably, a fourth category felt panic. Dr. Schwartz stressed that the need for doctors who are frequently the first to hear UFO reports to keep an open mind lest they damage people who are convinced that their experiences are real. In an afterthought, the psychiatric community seems to have opened up with techniques to regress their patients back to their sighting experience in order to aid their recovery and to glean forgotten snippets of information. You might want to consider the episode of Betty and Barney Hill, and I believe this was the first time regressive hypnosis was used to take an abductee back in time, so to speak, to their actual sighting. Next up, driving on the moon. A short time ago, I did a video on wacky robots that would possibly explore the moon before manned missions. Here is another brief account. Flanged wheels, each powered by an electric motor, will move this lunar rover over the moon's surface. This 1968 report continues, just unveiled by Grumman Aircraft, the LRV could cover over 750 miles at speeds up to 7 miles an hour, using solar cells to recharge its two banks of lead-acid aircraft batteries. A solid-state system controls speed by varying the frequency of current supplied to the motors. Turns would be executed while decreasing the frequency to the inside front wheel and outside rear, whilst increasing to the outside front and inside rear. The LRV was designed to fit in the lower stage of the lunar module. But having taken that into consideration, how about a rather curious but cool side right here in the skies on Earth back in 1968. A two-man autogyro, a sort of personal aircraft that would have been ultra amazing to own. Manufacturer McCulloch claimed its J-2 gyroplane was the very first two-man autogyro built since before World War II. A 180 horsepower Lycoming engine gave the craft a cruising speed of 120 miles per hour, and due to its versatility and ease of operation, made it so this could land or take off in a small 2-foot space. I think that's wrong though. I think it was 20-foot space. Anyways, this autogyro was not exactly aimed at the typical purchaser of 1968, as it carried the hefty $16,000 price tag. Even at that, though, it was still half the price of the cheapest chopper then on the market. If you were real handy, you could, same year 1968, build your own gyrocopter through a kit from Benson Aircraft Corporation. Their half-page ad reads in part, and I quote, "Build it yourself. Zoom through the air like a carefree bird in your own personal gyrocopter. Simple, safest type of aircraft. Fly high and fast, or low and slow, as you wish. Cruise easily at 70 miles per hour, or you can loaf along at 20 miles per hour, enjoying a leisurely flight so as to look at the scenery below. Use wheels or floats, which are interchangeable. Get 20 air miles per gallon of gasoline. Keep it in your garage. Fly it whenever you like. You can build a Benson for as low as $995, not including the engine, or as low as $425 for the gyrocopter with ordinary hobby shop tools and our easy-to-read construction plans. Factory-paid parts and kits with copter flying instructions that are ready when you are. Others, like you from Alaska to New Zealand, have built, flown their own Benson, acclaimed by pros and novices alike. End quote. $995 without the engine. I wonder how much the engine would have cost. Anyways, you could take your amazing first step by sending just $2 for Benson's catalog. Let's look at more items in this installment from just one moment. Now this ad is from a mail-order shopper mart of December 1968. Offered among other unique items as a product I wish I'd have taken my allowance in 1968 and purchased. The item, a modern model digital computer. The text of the ad reads, solve problems, teach logic, play games, add, subtract, multiply, shifts, complements, carry memories, counts and compare sequences, colorful plastic parts, easily assembled, only 12 by 3.5 by 4.5 inches. The kit includes step-by-step assembly diagrams, 32-page instruction book covers operation, computer, binary language programming problems, and experiments, and all this for only $5.98. Sounds like it would have been a pretty cool item for geeks like me back in the day. The only problem is, my allowance back in 1968 was only $1.50 a week. It would have taken me a while to save up for it. Anyways, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss out on any new programs right here on the Dennis Morrison channel. God bless, and have a great day.